Hello everybody, welcome to Shoreside Archery, and today I'm going to be showing you how much equipment you can put in the Legend Archery Artemis backpack. So you're going to be surprised how much stuff you can put in one of these backpacks, and still it's comfortable. It's still not totally full. I could actually probably fit some more stuff in here. You know, all those little tournament goodies and things like that, maybe a t-shirt. So let's head to the shooting shack and see what I have in my Artemis backpack. Okay, so I have the case completely empty. There's nothing in here, not even the arrow tube. And now I'm gonna go through packing this bag up to its max. So first off, I'm gonna start with the arrow tube. Now I move on to one stabilizer. And I'm putting that right in with the arrows. Now that I have the arrow tube in place and the main front stabilizer in the arrow tube, I can go and close that up. Next up, I'm going to put in my riser and string. Now, I put my string in this first big pocket here. You know, I like to keep them safe. They're special. I make them all myself. I don't want anything happening to them. Next up, I take my riser and place that into the bag. Now the Artemis does come with its own bags, but since I have ones for my bows, I'm just gonna use my own. It is nice, and it's probably really good for a new shooter that doesn't have bags for their equipment. Next up, I put the limbs in. Look at that. Still plenty of space in this bag. Now, I'm going to follow up putting the limbs in with my two side stabilizer bars. Now, for me, the spot I've been putting mine in is right next to the arrow tube. I use the Velcro to hold down the side stabilizers, and it seems to do a really good job. And with that, I will tighten both of the Velcros on this arrow tube. So now the arrow tube is nice and secure. My side stabilizer's chilling out over there, nice and secure. And we move on to the next part. Okay, a lot of people like to run top weights on their bow, and these little pockets are so perfect for little top weights. They're also good for other things, but for me, I'm using them for the storage of my top weights. Next up, we need something to hold all the arrows when we're on the shooting line. It's also filled with a lot of other gear, like my finger tab and arm guard and my finger sling. Well, my quiver's gotta go in, so it fits nicely in here. I'm putting it right on top of the limbs and next to my riser. I'm also gonna put the other pieces to it in there. No particular placement, at least from my experience, but it all fits really nice. Alright, next we need something to be able to see this target, so I'm putting my sight in here. There's actually two sights in this bag, so kind of double bonus for those people that want to bring two sights with them. Now for me, I like to prepare for things that may happen, or I like to be there to help somebody else out that may have a problem at a tournament. So I bring a lot of tools and extra equipment. I got a ton of pens and markers and stuff, knots and pins. I got two sets of Allen keys, screwdrivers, a extra biter plunger. As you can see, a ton of stuff. I can even go and reserve a string. All of this is going to fit into the Artemis in my nice bag here. And you can pretty much put this, wherever you like. I like to work it down towards the bottom since it is one of the heavier pieces of equipment that I'm going to put into this backpack. Now for me, I need something to string my bow, so I have a nice spot for my stringer. And now we're getting down there on the things to put into this backpack, at least for one bow setup. So next up is my bow stand. Again, fits nicely into the space you have still available in this bow case. And Last but not least, a chest protector, because that's always handy, especially in the outdoor events with, you know, the wind blowing. Don't want that string to catch my shirt. And that pretty much wraps up what you can fit in the Artemis backpack. So as you can see, the Artemis fits a lot of gear. We have a full recurve setup, including arrows and a quiver and even a tool bag to fix things on the go. But there's more. We are entering the bonus round, and this is going to be another full setup. So check this out and look at how I make this fit so nicely in this backpack. So welcome to the bonus round. As you just saw, I'm going to fit a whole nother setup into this backpack. So first, I gotta do a little rearranging because, you know, I have it packed for just one setup. But I'm gonna go through on how I make this work for 2 full setups. So that's 2 stabilizers, 2 risers, 2 sets of limbs, you know, string and all the, you know, plungers and stuff on that riser. Also 2 sights. So 2 full built setups, you can shoot both of them, and we're gonna make that fit into here. And honestly, there's gonna be some extra space still, which is kind of ridiculous. So first, let me take some things out so that I can fit the other pieces of equipment into this backpack properly. Okay, I think we can start now loading up this Artemis backpack with the second bow. So first off, I'm gonna start with my backup set of limbs, and I'm going to be putting them in the opposite direction of the ones I have in there. So as you can see, my first set runs towards the top. This set, after I move my stand, will run more towards the bottom. Look at that, very nice. I'll push the second riser up as well. I can also put this first stand right by my second riser. Look at all that space I still have there. And we're gonna go and put the second riser in now. So second riser with string, second riser fits really nicely right next to, not on top of, right next to the first one. So we're not even stacking bows here. So you're not gonna have to worry about crushing arrow rests or bending clickers, none of that. They're sitting right next to each other, and they're also not sitting on the 2 sets of limbs. So everything's nicely stacked, kind of like sardines, but you know, the better kind. Beautiful archery equipment. Also, we're going to take this string and we're going to put it with the second string. So that's now nice and safe. And I'm going to move on to the stabilizers. First, we have the front rod, and I'm sure you guys already guessed where I'm going to put that. Yes, it's going to hang out with the arrows in the arrow tube. I'm going to put the cap right on that. All right. Now I can go and secure that. So that's all set. Now we need to go and fit the V-bars into the bag itself. Now this is where the second set of Velcro is going to come in handy. So I'm going to unhook the top one only, leaving the bottom one nice and secure because it's already holding the first set of side rods. And I'm going to go and place these in this way. And I'm going to secure that. Look at that, nice and safe in there, out of the way. But we still got space, but we still got some more things to pack in here. Next up, the little dampener slash weight that goes on top of my riser. I already have one. Well, we got 2 pockets here. So the second one is gonna go right next door to its friend. So the 2 of them are together up at the top here. And last but not least, we need a stand. And that honestly can go and fit pretty much anywhere you have space, but there's a nice amount of space right in here, right next to the limbs. So we're gonna put that stand here, and I'm gonna go and pack the rest of this stuff back into this backpack. And there you have it. That's 2 full setups in a very affordable archery backpack. So that wraps up what you can fit in a Legend Archery Artemis backpack. Now, they make bigger models than this, so it pretty much just expands your possibility of things you can bring to a tournament. So I look forward to really testing this out and, traveling around a little bit with it and see, how it holds up for my final review on this product in the future. And other than that, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting. Hey, Chip. You always wanted to go to a tournament. Look, just get inside. Yeah, you'll fit, I swear. It'll be a great ride, and then you get to go to one of my shoots. No?